Charlie's gone inside to see if he can find some thermals or a new jacket because it's going to be cold. We found out through one of the Facebook groups that I'm a member of that we really need to improve our thermal layers and really plan for the mountains in Spain. What do you reckon, Charlie?
I reckon that we better get a move on.
So far we're about 7 k's in. Quick stop to get some stuff out of the bags.
Fix the bike.
And fix the bike. Charlie's getting his speaker set up so he can listen to podcasts or whatever on the way. And I'm having a great time and he's suffering, so it's good stuff. It's painful leggies and everything.
It's butt.
Painful butt. First time in how long since you've ridden?
I've ridden 2 years.
First time riding in 2 years.
Nobody likes you.
All right, tell me about it. Tell me about it.
Well, my ass is killing me. It's
Yeah.
something fierce. My legs aren't hurting so bad, but my ass feels like it's splitting in half.
Look at those leggies.
My poor ass. It really hurts.
Oh well. I'm having a lovely time, but no one seems to care about that.
Yeah, nobody cares about PJ at all. She's been pretty good. She's riding very fast, faster than me, which is very surprising.
I used to be screaming at him like from a kilometre away.
Now
Go, Charlie, slow down!
Now I find myself in the opposite situation.
Yes, and I'm very sympathetic, of course. You know.
Yes, terribly sympathetic.
Bye.
No, I think the sign says it all.
Poor Charlie.
Okay, let's talk about the good things first. There's not many of them, so it'll be quick. We went and got the bikes. It was a very smooth transaction. The man was really nice. The bikes were fine. They're exactly what they were advertised as. We'll take you down later and show you the bicycles themselves. Then we had a great ferry ride across the river, and it was really lovely and it was really nice. And then we had a nice lunch just sitting on the side of the road, you know, looking at some ducks. Then we met hell. We unleashed hell. Like, I haven't been on a bike for like 2 years. Like, and let me tell you, things have happened in 2 years. Mainly me sitting behind a desk and doing nothing, okay? So anyway, last time I was on a bike, I destroyed PJ. Like, I just destroyed her, and I used to have so much fun just destroying her. Now she's destroying me. It's like, we did a ride of about 51 kilometers, maybe, I don't know, we'll have to check. And effectively 49 kilometers of those were uphill, or at least it felt like that. I was at the point where my bottom was trying to like say, you bastard, get off, get off, get off, get off, get off, get off. And so we're having ass breaks where I'm just stopping and I'm going, oh, my ass needs to recover, okay? Like, so anyway, Then we can see our destination. It's right there. It's right there. The map says just go onto this secondary bridge and right across the bridge. You know, you're 2 kilometers away from where you're going to go.
We can't take the main bridge because
You can't take the main bridge because it's like death.
There's a special highway and bikes are banned and there's no shoulder.
So anyway, we go down and there's all these verboten and you can't go any further and all that. So we ride around them because I'm over it, right? I just want to get onto this thing. I'm thinking, fuck that, I'm just going to move, So anyway, we get to there. We went past like 3 lots of like do not pass go, do not collect $200, do not continue, And then we got to a fence where we just couldn't work out a way of getting around the fence, okay?
To get over the bridge, the closed bridge.
So then we ride back, okay? Although we did see a bike path on the way back. And so we took that bike path. And as we were riding down that, we saw this like really old casino. And I said, let's go into the casino. And it's like a sports club, right? You can just tell that it's been there forever. And it's just old guys. I didn't see a single woman at the place. And so anyway, PJ goes in, no women, completely all men. And she gets this guy and she just like nags him. He's ringing everybody because we're going to get taxis and go across the bridge and all that. Even if we have to get 2 taxis, we're going to do it.
Free Wi-Fi for starters.
Free Wi-Fi, that was the next thing she got. Anyway, so we bought one little tiny can of Coke, like tiny. And this man worked like non-stop for like 40 minutes and in the end got his neighbour to drive us across the bridge, okay? So the neighbour turned up in a van and drove us to a hotel. But it was a nightmare. It was literally a nightmare. But I just sat there and let her go because, she is a force to be reckoned with. And the other alternative was another 50 kilometre, 25 of which would have been backtracking, and another 25 kilometres to get around. And I was like, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Yeah. I'm telling you now. And then, so we finally got into the hotel room at 9 o'clock at night. The last 3 hours we basically just spent trying to work out how to get the last kilometre. Anyway, so it's all turned out well, and there's vegan pizza across the road. So we're going to go, all the good work I did today is about to get blown with the vegan pizza. And, there's many times today I called PJ a complete cow, horrible, horrible things. And she is, truthfully. But at the end, she came good. She's a good girl. And she nagged that man until he was losing the will to live. And so he got his neighbour to bring him across. And it's amazing to watch somebody nag somebody and neither of them understand each other's language. Yeah. She's just relentless with the smartphone. Anyway, so that's it. We'll talk about it again tomorrow. I'm sure I'm going to be in a lot of pain. First thing tomorrow, that was the other thing as well. I kid you not, we're at the airport and we're saying we're going to Spain. So we need whatever SIM card you give us to work in Spain. Man says no, this is all fine. It'll work in Portugal and it'll work in Spain. Literally as we're on the ferry on the way over, it just turned off. So the whole of today we've had no data. And so when we got there, we just didn't know where to go or what to do and anything like that. And we're saying we've got no data. And also McDonald's here and Hungry Jack's and all that sort of places, no free Wi-Fi. Even though they've got big signs on the wall saying free Wi-Fi, they don't actually have it. So, it's a nightmare with no data. You get so reliant on it. When it stops, what do you do?
I just want to say that I'm very proud of him. He didn't lose it too much. He was very frustrated and I'm very proud. So next time, it's hurry up and wait.